I will let him answer better. This thing, please.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Now, on the specific issue of Mohammed Abu, the NDC Forum for Setting the Record Straight did what it is we do. Meticulous search, quest to find out exactly what the truth is before we publish it. And we did our checks. We did our checks not just in the township of Chebe. We did it at the level of our party in the constituency. And the leadership of our party in the constituency confirmed every single one of these issues. And we brought it out on the basis of the confirmation we got from our party right within the constituency. We did not put out anything that was meant to be, as it were, defamatory or meant to be a lie. It was exactly the truth as we got it, and we put it out.
So you are making a positive judicial confession that as of today, Abu is a cripple. Is that what you are telling the committee? You want the committee to verify whether or not he's a cripple, because you said he remains a cripple today. Do you want us to verify?
Hello, Mr. Chairman. Please.
Order.
Let me just join.
I will call you. Order.
That's one second. Let me explain something to you.
Order.
See what he said.
Honorable members.
Wait.
Please. Let's talk before we see.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Please, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Honorable member for Abuakwa South. What the honor...
This guy is a chairman
Honorable member for Zamsugu.
Let me explain something.
Honorable member for Zamsugu.
Mr. Chairman, I have the floor.
Order. Order.
Let me finish.
Order.
Please, he has called me. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, honorable member for Abuakwa.
Yes, sir, Deputy Chairman.
I heard the honorable nominee explained was that the NDC Forum for Setting the Record Straight is different from the publication that you are talking about. But
Chairman. Please, honorable deputy.
Please, Mr. Chairman, please,
Deputy minority,
please,
has the floor.
Please, let's put things in context. The issue is, if the nominee is asked a question in respect of a truth or something that somebody thinks is associated with, it's left to the nominee to disclaim or say it's true or not. He's not the first person to do that. Honorable Benyewedo was here, was confronted with things she said during the election. She explained herself. The same thing with Hannah, the same thing with the President Attorney General. So it is not a matter of trial here, but he is going to occupy an important office. And if it's an issue of truth, let him comment on it and let us go on. It's not a court of law, but don't let this thing degenerate when it's not necessary. He is here. If he has said it, I've said it, I think it's true, it's not, that's for him to say. And let's get on. But don't let this simple thing come. Others have come and gone. What is wrong? Would he answer those questions directly? Please, let's have cool heads here and allow answers to come.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much. I want to associate myself with the statement that honorable member for Manshia made, to the extent that if we are not careful, we may be throwing this suicide out of gear. And I'm saying that this against the backdrop that this is not the platform for us to settle scores. Besides that, the nominee, if you want to know, let me land. You don't cut me. Let me finish.
Switch off your phone. Please switch off your phone. Let me finish. Please, let me make the point. Nobody, I do not want to believe that anybody is settling scores here.
But let me finish.
You understand?
Let me finish. The nominee is under oath now. The nominee is currently under oath. He has taken an oath from the time he took an oath to be truthful and to say the truth, nothing but the truth. Asking the nominee that something that has happened probably several months ago to apologize. Apologize to who? That's what you asked me. Apologize. If you ask him to admit whether it is true or not, it's a different issue altogether. But to ask him to apologize for me is equivalent to settling scores on this particular floor, which I think that this is not a platform for us to settle scores here. He's under oath. Let's take him aside and then move on. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I find Mr. Chairman,
Honorable Amabenuado came here.
Oh, I think she was.
Please, you don't have the floor, please, honorable member. Please, honorable member. Honorable member.
What's wrong with that if we are asking him?
Honorable member.
Even if we accept it.
Honorable member, please. Why are you people emotionally charged with this matter? What did I do? Honorable minority leader. He's the way he's talking at us.
Honorable, can I please say this? Can I, honorable members, can I please say that? I mean, just going on the path of Honorable Chumesi Apia, the Member of Parliament for Sydney, is drawn our attention to a fact that the nominee is here on oath. If he perjures before us, there's a way of dealing with him. Let him answer the questions to the best of his knowledge and ability. And we will, after we retreat, get to know the facts of the case. And I believe it's within our competence to determine whether or not he's lying or has lied before the committee. And may I remind of, because this is a committee of Parliament, may I remind honorable members and the nominee of our rules of procedure in Parliament. The following acts or conduct shall constitute a breach of privilege or contempt of Parliament. Order number 30. C. Flagrant, persistent. D. Presenting to Parliament frivolous, false, groundless, or fabricated documents or such allegations. Deliberate misleading of Parliament or any of its committee. So if it is found out that deliberately, is misleading this House, a committee of this House, there's always a way to deal with him, and deal with him decisively if it should come to that. So let's allow him to answer the questions that are filed to the best of his ability, and thereafter we ourselves will retreat and see what report to write.
Mr. Chairman, I have to clear the records, with due respect. In fact, Fifi, you bear me out that you've never met me physically before. This is the first time I'm meeting him. I have no personal scores, if you understand the word personal. Please. I have no personal scores to settle with him. And I ask very simple questions. We've not met on any contract, business, or anything. In fact, this is the first time I'm setting eyes on him. So please, there's no personal score at all. So just if it's true or false, I've asserted that as I'm talking now, there's a chairman of the GPRTU, and he's alive. his legs are working well. He's never been crippled. And also, there is no office of the NDC in Chebi, where I come from, which has ever been burnt out. No one. Are these matters that you claim you were setting the records true or false? I finish.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. As I said earlier, we always do a very meticulous, thorough job before we came out with our presentation. We did a research, and our research, as far as our party in Chebi and within that constituency was concerned, what we said about Mohamed Abu and what we said about the burning of the NDC office in that constituency in those particular years you mentioned was the truth. And the interesting thing is this: if somebody is a cripple or not a cripple, it's not something you can hide for forever. I believe that my people were not lying. The same way we got several other information and be able to put it out, and none of them has been controverted, we believe that that story was also true. But if it happens that they were inaccurate on that score, I'm honorable enough to apologize for it. I don't know that for a fact. I trust their word. It is your word against their word. And as far as I'm concerned for now, I trust their word. If it happens that the truth comes out and maybe they haven't got it accurately, it's not a problem at all. We would apologize.
Do you know Abu Mohammed? Personally?
No, I don't.
But the information, what was the basis of your information that you churn out? Is it based on information provided to you by people?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. It's not always the case, Mr. Chairman, that you can know an individual personally before you can make an assertion. There are sources, and once those sources are proven time and again to be credible, you can sometimes quote those sources on the basis of the credibility that they have demonstrated. And we have had several sources coming from that same direction, and we do not see why we could not trust that particular source, because this was something that they know, they've experienced, and they've spoken about, and we took it as the truth that they were telling us.
Do you agree with me that true, you can be very meticulous in cross-checking your facts, but one or two occasions you can still make mistakes? Of course,
Mr. Chairman, I do agree. That's why I told you that, you cannot forever hide the fact that whether somebody is a cripple or not a cripple. So clearly, if it is that they got it wrong or the source was wrong, the truth will be out, and I will not spend a second to apologize.
So you are telling this honorable committee that at the time that you made those publications, you believe that to be true. So